Video we will discuss about list, what are the basic use cases of a list, how does list work in Python, and also how does it work in Java, and also let us create a to-do app in the Python and also to-do app in Java. Let's get started. So always the list will be stored in the form of square bracket. All if you're receiving a data which have a multiple elements and you need to store it, then you have to use a variable, and also you can store using a list. Mm, let's ask ChatGPT to explain us what is the list. What a list in Python? Please explain with some use cases and also code. So it's a versatile data structure that code a collection of items storing sequential data. We can even manipulate the data, iterate it over elements, and passing data to the function. So it has given the simple example like numbers, fruits, and we can even with Python we can even create a multiple different type of objects, and it just told how to access the elements, how to we can modify it, how we can iterate through it, and how we can pass a functions to a list. Let's try this out. So just giving the numbers, I go here and we have given the numbers. And in Python we don't have to specify the list, string sort of list, or integer sort of list. We can give any sort of list, any object in the list. Let's give fruits and numbers, you know, or strings and just numbers, strings and numbers, and you can store it in list. For example, I'm storing integer now, or Swati 10. So in Java, if you see that we have to specify what type of list it is. It's a string list, integer list, or it is a object list, any sort of object. But in Python, we have a flexibility of we can give any object sort of things, right? And also we can give here apple, right? So if you see that we can store any of this element, and also we can retrieve it. Just print. Just crossing this index, that's what it was telling. And also we can just just passing this one and index. Let's print it, let's see what it has to give us. Yeah, it's giving that I, and also it is giving Swati. Why it is giving 1? Because we are accessing the 0th element. And why it is giving 1 in the to-do list is the 0th element of to-do list is 1, and also the strings and numbers, one element is Swati. So we were able to access this. Okay, as for more examples, we've seen this. mm, of course we can even modify the list, like we can just have 0, it's called, we can modify, we can append, and we can remove it. Let's try to append this list, like append, just, and you can append any object. Just banana, and let's see, and then we will print the list. Print strings and numbers. All right, let's run and see. So that here, so isn't it a problem? Okay, let's run and see. Append built-in function. Okay, all right, let's see. Append is we need to add like this, not like this. All right, let's print it now. Yeah, to see that it's able to append it, and also we can remove it. Just remove, and then print it. So we remove it, and like this we can do append, remove it, or we can access the element using a list. Now the one more use case where there is a code where uh, you can create a function to sum the number of elements of the list. Okay, let's take this and let's remove this code, or let it be to-do list. We'll try to sum. All right, def add number list. This is our function, and what we are passing, we will pass in this any number. We don't have to specify which we are passing, right? Okay, and we can loop it. We can loop it like this. We can just have to loop it total number in the num list and plus 1. So total initially I'm just giving, and for num in to-do list, just you have to give this colon here. Total is equal to total plus num. Sorry. And this also not required since it's Python, and then total number is equal to total. Now once you loop it total, and always go to this to-do list, and then you can, once it is done, you can even print this total, right? All right, so what we are doing, we just designed the given the variable, and 0, first 0 will be num is the first element till number a value exists in to-do list, it's going to access. Let me call of to-do list, let's see. All right, you can see 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, 10, 15, the number got added. So since we have seen the example, let us create a to-do app right now. Okay, so what this to-do app is going to do is that it's going to add the values. If you, whatever the task, to-do task you want to complete it, you're going to write it and you're going to retrieve it, and you can, once the task is done, you are going to even remove it. Let's get started. Just I am creating a new file, let it be, and I'm going to create todo.py. all right, let's get started. Let's create this app into a small modular program. All right, let's get started. Okay, initially I am creating a simple class and using some object oriented sort of things, and I am doing to do, and inside the class I'm going to create a functions and variables. So I am creating diff init. I am initializing a values and writing the self, and I am I'm initializing a value called as self dot tasks. Task is my list, is equal to empty array. First initially I am doing this empty array. Next def task add underscore task. In this add underscore stuff, I am creating a self comma task. And what does it self dot tasks dot append initially we have seen that example, right? Simple example to append it. So like this, I'm going to append a task. So once I append this task, I am going to print that the task has been appended. So I need to format, I need to put the value, then given task, okay, given task, and I'm going to pass task has added in to do list. Okay, so I have written a one function to add a task. Now I am going to add a function to remove it. Once we are done, we are going to want to remove it. Def remove task, and so I need just a task name to remove a task. All right, I'm removing a task, and I need to loop the task to find then the list, right? Whatever the task list, I need to if task in self dot tasks, if dot in self dot tasks, if in case there is a task in self dot task, then only we have to remove it. Sorry, task, right? Then just a concatenation issue. If it is there in task, then what we are going to do, then self dot task dot remove that task. You have seen the remove function previously, right? It's simple as that. Okay, sorry, it is tasks, it should be tasks, it should be task, and it should be also tasks, and it should be also tasks. Okay, now no problem. So when you are writing, you have to remove this tasks. All right, now we have written one method to add a task and one method to remove a tasks. Now we need to write an application that it should keep on asking you, it should not execute, it should keep on asking you to till you have finished the tasks. All right, so I am creating object for my class. So do underscore do list is equal to what is my class object. How to create an object in Python? Just provide an instance for the class name. Once you provided, then if you want a program to run continuously until you have given to some value to execute, then you have to use always while. While true, just use while. Okay, defined. All right. Okay, that's a concatenation. Concatenation is very important while working on Python. Just have to return this. All right. Just opening up this. A variable should be task instead of tasks. Okay, sorry. This is task, so I just have to put this task. Okay. And also this one task, because I have used here task. If in case I have to use here task, then I have to use here also tasks. All right, and here also tasks. All right. Just print tasks. Remove task. If task in self tasks, remove task. Okay. So if, let me put this. All right, so I have to use tasks inside task. If any task is there, then I have to delete it. So if I want to do the while true, now what I have to do, I have to use while true operation all the time, right? So now I'm going to ask the user to enter the task. Task is equal to, or to do work, or I'll write task is also okay. Task is equal to input of string. Please enter the task you want to create. Okay, and this condition have to execute till you put the exit. If task whatever he has entered not equal to exit, then keep adding the task. And there is a method, right? Add, and you need to add the task. Okay, else if he has written the exit, then he has to print thanks for using the app, please visit again. And you have to list the task, right? To do dot, okay, I need to write one more function to list the task, right? I have not written, let me write it. Def views tasks underscore self and print the to do list. Print the to do list. And now we are going to loop the task. For task in tasks, this tasks. For the task in tasks, that is also self dot tasks print okay. So now I have to view this task. Print dot view tasks. All right, so what we have done, we created a class, we have defined it, given the constructor. So whenever we created, why we give the init is, whenever you create an object of this init, we are asking to task list need to be initialized, and we are adding this task. Here you can see that whatever the task created, we will be adding the task whatever you have given. Okay, a task nothing but a task, right? So whatever the object you have given, we are adding the task, and then again we are removing the task. We are passing this task, and whatever given, we are removing this task. Okay, and then we are viewing this. There is one more method to view the tasks. So now let us run them. Okay, so it to better read it, it can be task, it can be task, right? Readability purpose, task, task, task. Just want to readability because it, see, there was orange line, right? It was telling you why you are given the same name, right? And this works fine. So let us run it. Okay, it has to take it. Why it's not running? All right, let us run this. Python and to do. Okay, enter the task you want to create. I will put some space here for readability. All right, let me run again. Control C. Okay, enter the task you want to create. I want to do workout for 30 minutes, right? Okay, you see the given task has been added. I want to work out. Okay, please enter the task you want to create. And I want to watch Netflix, my favorite, on Friday evening. The two lists, right? One is for I want to do workout for 30 minutes, I want to watch on the flips. One more. All right, let's, what's my favorite? I want to drink coffee in the morning. Ta-da! So three lists. Now how does this loop will execute? If when I press exit, you see, thanks for using the app. These are your to-do list. But there was the issue here. You see, it is creating, it is asking us again. So how to fix this? It should not ask us again, right? It has to do it, and there should be a what to say that there should be indentation issue. Okay, while through tasks, if else tasks, press enter, you want to create again, exit. When you click, if task is not equal to exit, or do it, or print, thanks for using it, print to do list dot view task. What view task is coming? Giving the task. This is perfect. Why it is again doing? Print the, why it is getting again? Okay, let's ask ChatGPT. I want to is printed even when I gave exit. Okay, to-do list is also so while you got it. You should not put this is to-do list. You have to put it like this. Okay, it should not be inside the while loop. That's what it's telling. See, the while, it should not be while loop. When it is while loop, it's again keep on asking. It has to exit from while loops when we keep the index. Okay, let's run this. Okay, let's control C. Okay, to-do list, to do, it has to be under while loop. Okay, let me run and see. I'll go to shell, delete it, and then run it again. I want to sleep. Exit. Thanks for again, and please give it again. And it is still asking you to create. Why? Yeah, because I did not break the loop. Break. If I break only, right, it will not come again. It otherwise it will keeps coming. Okay. Now Control C. I have to. Please enter the task. I would like to swim. I would like to dance. Need to close the invoice. Need to take my dog to work. Okay, and I'm done. I'm ready. You see, thanks for using the please visit again, and these are the to-do list. Okay, so what we have done, we have created a class and we have written these methods and we're using. So we were having the problem, we forgot to create a break and we used ChatGPT and fixed this. Now let us try to do the same code in Java. And we'll ask ChatGPT. This prompts are very important, and just learning the skill how to check with AI tools like ChatGPT, Google Bot is one of the important skill we need to master. Please give the same code in Java. Let's see. Who are familiar with Java, right? It's gonna be fun. All right. Okay, let me copy it and I will go and create a new replit and use Java here to do app in Java. I created and it takes some time and just type it. I will explain. Racket Python, let me open this Python also side by side and I will explain you the differences. Okay, confirm the session. All right, and to do app. So I will take this side by side and explain you. Okay, you created a class, you defined the methods and you're using, and same side we have created a Java class. And if you see here, we created an array list and told it is a string, right? But in Python, we doesn't have to tell it. It will know by the time, by that it's smart enough to know that by the type of text or string you're passing, it's a list or it's a string or integers, it will automatically come to know. And then we have created a measures that we just created a simple plain list like we did it here. Same thing. And we created a task here, we are passing the task, we are adding it and we are printing it. Same like this, we are passing the text, we are adding it, append here also, just add, there append and add, right? And then we are removing the task, same thing, we are removing the task and we created a public. In Java it's important to create a main class where we can create an object, so you need to use new method, new object, but it's in Python you can just right away give us the class name and then object. Once you've given the class name, use a similar while loop, because and also we put the condition, if it's not equal to exit then keep it and the break it, and then finally once you are coming out of the loop because you given the break, it will execute. Let us try to run this, or we use Java to do this is main.java, source main.java. Let's see where I am. Here we written the same like in Python. So in Python we have added the function, in Java also we have added the functions. So to do app, just we created a add list, remove it and view us, and created a different main class where we have given the public static void main, and we also given the true condition, where till we enter the exit, so it will be looping. Once we exist, if it's not equal to exit, then just keep calling the stars, otherwise just print the statement. And break means we are coming out of the loop and we are showing our whatever the list we have it. Okay, let's execute it. So what I want to take my vitamins. Okay, I want to take a nap. This is my one to do. I want to work out. So I want to study tonight. So till you press given the exit, for example, I give the exit, it will, thanks for using the, please visit, and it gives me to the list. That's it everyone. So today in this video we will created a Python. We have created a small to-do app in Python using list, and also created a small to-do app in Java using list. Thanks everyone. Please subscribe, like, and share this video, so that can help everyone to create a little project. So always learn by creating projects and execute it. Thank you everyone.